Welcome again to Facebook Live here at Agape Pet Hospital, and I'm Dr. Sean Crowell. This is Tammy, and we're here today with Deacon, and Deacon is an English Springer Spaniel that belongs to Kirk and Ashley, England, one of our first clients that came here to Agape almost 10 years ago. So we appreciate them for allowing us to use Deacon as our model today. And so Deacon is here to get an ear exam, and we're going to talk about ear health today. And some of the big things that we see, especially in dogs, is the long-eared dogs that their ears hang way down. These dogs tend to be prone to ear infections. And so we see a lot of ear infections, probably this time of year especially, probably the majority of our clients that come in, to check ears, something's going on. And so we're going to check Deacon's ears today. So we use our otoscope to do that, and we just look kind of down the ear canal, and we're kind of just looking really. We would love to see the eardrum. Deacon's used to this, and never an excited fan about it. But his ears look great, by the way, and so but we're still going to clean them today and kind of show you how to do that. But ear infections are probably, again, as I was saying, probably one of the first things that I see, the number one reason that people bring their dogs in. And ears are kind of an extension of the skin. So if you think about it, if they're having skin trouble, they may actually be also having ear trouble. Sometimes it starts in the ears because the ears are dark and it's warm and it's moist, and there's lots of things going on that can grow. And so there's a lot of things that can happen. Is this in the camera, this model here? So I want to talk to you really about ear health. It's hard to show you inside of Deacon's ear. And so we wanted to show you kind of when I look at with my scope and look down at your dog's ear, I'm only looking at just a part of the dog's ear. And this is called the external ear canal here. And here's the ear drum here. So I have to pull your dog's ear at a certain angle to see all the way to the eardrum, which is possible, but it is a little bit painful to do that because of the way the ear canal is shaped. So they can have an external ear infection, they can have a middle ear infection, they can have a ruptured eardrum, and they can even have an inner ear infection, which can cause them to circle and have trouble. When we see infections, we see a lot of redness and swelling, and they just can't move that all that stuff to the surface very well. It gets packed in the ear, and that gets to be a major problem, and the ear is very unhealthy. We see that a lot with Cocker Spaniels, Springer Spaniels like Deacon here. So there's a lot of Spaniel breeds that have the ears that hang down. Tend to see it less likely in German Shepherds and breeds where the ears stand up because they get more air, more exposure of air. So anyway, how do you clean your dog's ear? I usually use a good ear flush, and that's the first start, is to try to flush the ears with a good flush. And so this is a product that we carry here at our hospital. And then I usually rotate the top and get some tissues ready. I don't use a lot of, people use like cotton balls, and
Deacon's
not excited about this. Just a little squirt here, Deacon. And then I usually massage the base of the ear canal. So you want to get that, gravity's going to take that liquid down. It's going to start breaking. This ear flush will break the ear wax. So you'll get ear wax to break down. And it also disinfects and starts killing yeast and bacteria. And then we just wipe the ears out with our tissue. And these are kind of the aloe-based tissue, which is really easy on the dog's ear, and and it gets all that extra fluid out. So you did good, Deacon. Let's do one more side.
Hold on, big man.
Get your ears clean. Good boy. Oh, you did really good with that one. And then again, we just massage the base of the ear and allow gravity to be our friend. And that's going to help break everything up down in the ear canal. And I'm massaging at the base of the ear canal right here. And then just taking my finger and just wiping kind of in here. Now, a lot of people like to use Q-tips But if you use Q-tips, you're going to jam debris deep into the ear canal, and it may actually rupture the eardrum, so you have to be careful. And we don't recommend Q-tips. We use them occasionally here, but I have somebody holding, and when the dogs are running around and
Deacon, you're not done
not
yet.
excited, we can give them a break. I'll let them do. So you did good, Deacon. So the big thing about ears, there can be little masses to form in the ears. There can be polyps and tumors, so that's a concern. So if you see anything kind of weird in there, you need to bring them in, let us check it out. Obviously, if you smell an odor, see redness, any of that stuff, you need to bring them in, let's check them out. Now the big thing about prevention, I see less ear problems nowadays than I used to. And I think the big reason for that is nutrition. So I've seen better quality food that's helped to prevent lots of ear infections. I know Kirk and Ashley use a good food here on Deacon, and Deacon looks really good. And if you use good quality nutrition, it will make a big difference. The food that I recommend the most is called grain-free food. Now there's been a little negative press in the national media about grain-free food, but we don't see those problems here. And so what I do see with grain-free food is I see dogs that look better, they have better skin, better ears, better fur, better coats, stronger muscles, better immune systems, and they're living longer. So nutrition is the key to preventing ear infection. Thank you.